Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2020 Nissan Altima. This one is the SR trim, and this one is basically the sport version of the Altima. So you will have sport tuned suspension, you will have paddle shifters, and it will have that nice sporty appearance look that other Altimas do not have. So coming underneath the hood of the Altima actually has two engines. It has a 2.0T VC turbo, and it has a naturally aspirated 2.5 engine, and this one is the 2.5. This is the engine that actually mostly everyone is going to be buying. I talked to the salesperson, and the salesperson actually told me that they sold only one VC turbo. So not a lot of people are actually buying VC turbo Altimas, since they're actually front wheel drive. The 2.5 comes in all-wheel drive, and you could basically choose any trim with front wheel drive or all-wheel drive. But anyways, this 2.5 engine actually has 182 horses and 178 feet of torque, and it's paired to a CVT transmission, and it gets 25 city, 35 highway, and 29 combined. So if you guys are actually curious about this color is called Scarlet Amber, and honestly it looks really nice. I really like the look of it, and it just gives the car a really nice sharp look, and you could see the lines better with this color. And I think honestly this is my favorite color when it comes to any Nissan product. But this one is the SR trim. This one is the base SR trim. Basically doesn't have the premium package. The premium package gives you heated mirrors, and it gives you a sunroof, and it gives you a couple more features. If you guys are actually interested, just go ahead and look it up. I'm not exactly sure what other features the SR with the premium package actually offers. So coming to the front of this 2020 Altima, the 2020 is actually the same as the 2019. Nothing was changed for 2020. I really like the headlights. I like the fact that actually the headlights go all the way into the fender. Right underneath the headlights you will see the turn signal indicators. They're halogen, not LED. I wish they were LED, but then right underneath the turn signal indicators you will see fake vent, which actually I'm not a big fan of. But right underneath the fake vent you will see a really nice splitter. I wish the splitter went all the way through, would have gave it a really nice look. And coming to the front you will see Nissan's well-known V-Motion grille, and then of course you have your Nissan badge or emblem in the center, and inside the badge they're going to be actually the radar that actually Nissan uses for the lane keep assist and the other safety features. But I really like the design of it. It looks very aggressive and nice. But coming to the side of the Altima, you will see 19 inches rims for the SR trim. So the SR trim will give you the 19 inches. They are 235 for the 19, and honestly I really like the design of them, and they look very nice and sharp. So coming to the side of the Altima, I like the fact that actually the Altima looks like a baby Maxima. It's not a bad thing, since the Maxima is their flagship, and I really like the sharp lines that this Altima actually has. You could actually see them very good with this color, and I really like that. I like the back of the Altima. It just looks like a small Maxima. But coming to the mirrors are actually blacked out, and the only reason they're blacked out it's because this is the SR trim, and I like what actually Nissan did with the mirror caps, painted them black to give the Altima SR trim a meaner look. So coming to the back, I really like the design of the Altima. It looks very nice and sharp in the back, and I really like the tail lights. I like the fact that tail lights actually go all the way to the side of the body. You could see the tail lights from the side of the body, which is very nice and cool. I just don't like the fact that actually nothing is LED in this tail lights. I wish Nissan did at least something LED right in the back. But coming to the bottom, you will see a small reflector in the bottom. Of course, fake vents all the way. You will have your sensors, of course. Then you have a dual exhaust tips right here, which is very good, and they're not fake, which is actually amazing. Then you have a chrome bumper protector, which is really nice. This one is the all-wheel drive version. You could actually get all the trims with all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, but the VC turbo, which is the faster Altima, only comes in front-wheel drive. And I honestly don't like the fact that actually the fast version comes in front-wheel drive. I wish it came with all-wheel drive. But other than that, everything actually looks really nice in the back right here. I really like the lines and the design of this Altima. But I wish that actually the trunk had a black spoiler. It would have gave it a really nice look to match the mirrors in this SR trim. To open the trunk, you will have a rubber piece right here, and then you will have the backup camera right here. All you have to do is just go ahead and click on the rubber piece, and then the trunk will open. And the trunk is actually pretty good, and It's about the same exact size as the Accord and the Camry, and looks very good and honestly spacious. You could actually fold down the seats if you want to by pulling those two levers, and there's this hook right here. You could hang some grocery bags and other things, which is really nice. So coming to the key actually has a really nice weight to it. It just looks like any other Nissan product, and it has a physical key in the back, and in the front you will have 5 buttons. You will have remote start, lock, unlock, trunk release, and the panic button. So to remote start the Altima, all you have to do is just go ahead and lock it once, and the remote start. So coming to the door handle actually does not have a sensor in the back, so to lock the car and unlock it, you have to press this button. So coming to the door actually looks really nice. I really like the design of it. But coming to the top materials right here, they're actually nice and soft, but I wish it was a tiny bit softer. Not a big fan of this fake trim right here, fake carbon fiber trim. I wish it was a different trim. But coming to the door handle actually feels really good, and it doesn't feel cheap. I really like this orange stitching right here, and this is actually nice and soft. It's leather. Coming to the armrest is actually soft. I wish it was a tiny bit softer right here, but I really like this orange stitching in the bottom as well. Coming to the window switches, they feel really good. They have a good weight to them, but I wish the passenger was automatic as well. The driver is automatic up and down. You have your lock, unlock, window lock, and then you have the mirror controls. Not a big fan of this trim again, and if you actually look closely, you will see some scratches on it already, and this car is actually brand new. But coming to the bottom, you will see a bottle holder, and then a little bit more storage right here, and then you will see the speaker in the bottom. So before going inside this Altima, the driver's seat actually has an 8-way power adjustable seat, and I really like the design of the seat. I really like the stitching right here in the middle and on the side of the seat, and the seats are actually very comfortable in the Altima. Those are the zero gravity seats, and they actually feel and look very nice and soft. So coming inside the Altima, everything actually looks very nice, and I really like the interior of the Altima. It's just spacious, just like the Accord and the Camry, and it just feels really nice and airy in here. But coming to the gauges of the Altima, they're just the same as the Maxima, the Rogue, and the Rogue Sport. I wish actually Nissan separates them and make different gauges for their cars. But other than that, everything looks really nice. Coming to the steering wheel of course will have the Nissan logo in the middle, and the steering wheel itself, the ring is actually really nice and actually thick, and I really like the 10 and 2 grip. Just feels really nice and big right here. But coming to the steering wheel will actually have a couple controls, LCD controls, volume controls, and then the radio controls right here. To the right of the steering wheel, you will have the cruise controls, and then you will have the Bluetooth controls right here, and everything looks really nice, and I really like it. And this SR trim actually will have the paddle shifters in the back, and the paddle shifters are actually very they actually have a really nice feel to them, and it sounds actually very good, and they're actually very nice and solid. But anyways, coming down here, you will see the trunk release, brightness controls, and trip reset. In the bottom, you will see the hood release right there, and then you will see the fuel release right here. But everything looks really nice. So coming to the screen actually is an 8-inch touchscreen, and it's the same system that actually is used in the Nissan Maxima, Rogue, and Rogue Sport. And it's not bad. It's actually really easy to use, but I just hate the fact that it's actually on the laggy side. But other than that, honestly, the design looks really nice, and I really like this nice tablet style. A lot of companies are actually making tablet style screens like this, but they're actually not as good as the Altima, and everything actually feels really good. The volume buttons have a really nice weight to them. Of course, you will have a couple controls right here in the bottom, menu, audio, and then of course your brightness control, and a couple more features right here. Go ahead and put the car in reverse to show you the backup camera. The backup camera is actually not as clear as the other competitors. I think my Accord has a better backup camera than the Altima, but it's actually not that bad. It does its job, and that's what matters. Of course, during the steering wheel, you will see the lines moving to basically show you where the car is exactly going. Really like the vent right here. They actually feel very good, and they have a good weight to them. You have your hazard lights right here. So coming to the climate control is actually very easy to read. I really like this silver trim around it. This is the fan speed, temperature control, and a couple modes right here. It's super easy to actually understand. Coming down here, you will see a USB-C, USB aux, and a 12-volt socket. Coming right here, you will see a nice storage place. You could put a phone or a wallet. Coming right here, you will see 2 cup holders. I really like them. I like the fact that actually this carbon trim is actually not on the middle console, because this carbon trim is actually very scratchable. But coming to the shifter will control the CVT transmission. It does not have a sport mode, but you could actually change the gears from the paddle shifters. Coming to the start stop button, it actually feels very good, and it looks really nice actually. But I like the fact that actually around the start stop button and on the around the shifter, they're going to be this nice silver brushed aluminum trim, and I really like that. Right behind the shifter, you will see electronic e-brake, and this Altima does not have the brake hold. I'm thinking that the brake hold is going to be here if this one is equipped with it. But coming to the side of the middle console, you will see a really nice soft piece right here for your knee, and I really like the orange stitching, and the orange stitching is on the shifter as well. It looks really nice, and I really like the design of this metal console. So coming to the armrest, I wish it was a tiny bit softer. I really like this orange stitching right here in the middle of the armrest. But opening the armrest, there is a good amount of space in here. This is actually removable. You could remove it. There is a decent amount of space inside, but I wish there was a USB or maybe a 12-volt socket. And it has a really nice carpet inside, and this small adjustable piece actually has carpet as well. So coming to the passenger side, they're going to be actually a really nice orange stitching right here on the dash. Then right underneath it, you will have this nice silver brushed aluminum. And I honestly think they should have used this trim right here on the dash on the doors. I'm not exactly sure why they used this carbon fiber trim on the doors. It just doesn't look that good. And coming to the bottom of the where the glove box is, there's actually a good amount of leg room in the bottom. But coming to the glove box is actually pretty big. It's just like the Accord and the Camry, and everything looks really nice in here. So coming to the back door is actually the same design as the front door. I really like this orange stitching right here in the back. But coming up here, you will have hard plastic. This is hard plastic. This is nice and soft. This is actually wrapped in leather. The back armrest is nice and soft, just like the front. Again, I don't like this carbon fiber trim. It doesn't look that good. In the bottom right here, you will have a bottle holder, and then you will have the speaker. And of course, in the bottom right here, this is plastic, and it's expected. But right here inside the Altima is actually very spacious in the back right here, and those back seats are actually very comfortable, and I really like them. I like the fact that actually they brought this orange stitching in the back as well for the back seats. But coming right here, you will have USB and USB-C, and then right here you will have, of course, the cup holders in the back. And the armrest itself is actually pretty soft, and I really like that. Overall, the back seats are actually very big, and I really like the design of them, and looks very spacious back here. So guys, that's it for this video. I would like to actually thank Dave and Hart Nissan for providing me this 2020 Nissan Altima. If you guys are actually interested, I'm going to go ahead and put their link in the description. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.